What's up, guys? Coach Rob here at the MMA Lab. We're gonna kind of do some more short distance footwork drills again today. Keeping the combinations super short. So let's do a quick warm up to get you guys warmed up, get the blood flowing. Again, we'll do I'll call it an exercise, and we'll switch you guys up every 15 seconds. So for starters, we're gonna go jumping jacks. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Normal jumping jacks, go. You're gonna go for 15. If you guys have like little ankle weights or little wrist weights, or want to grab wrist weights as well, you guys can grab those for today. And let's go high knees and punches. Go ahead, knees up, punch straight out. And everyone down, mountain climbers. Let's go big steps. Big switches like you're scaling the side of a mountain, right? Try to land on the ball of your feet. And big switches, move those legs. And back up on your feet. And let's go. We're going to go squat, squat, jump. Squat, squat, jump. So when you land, you're going to land into the squat and then jump up. Squat, squat, jump. And around 1 more minute, back to jumping jacks. Go. Three, 2, 1. High knees and punches. Go. So knees up to your waist, punch straight out. And back down, mountain climbers. Go. Let's go, big switches, switch your stance. And back up to the squat, squat jump. And time, guys. Okay, so should be a little bit warm now. That's about a good minute workout to do on your guys' zone. If you guys are even in the gym doing bag work and want like active recovery, that's like a good active recovery circuit. So just grab like 4 basic exercises that you guys can do, pushing your heart rate in like the 75% range, right? And just do them for like 15 seconds. Up to the minute. So now we'll start off with a little combination. We're gonna have you guys in your stance, and we're gonna go. We're gonna look at some different ways to set up that lead hook. Okay. So when guys normally just fire a hook to start off with, without saying anything when I'm holding for them, I'll just call out a hook cross. I'll try to get them to go left hook, right cross, and I'll just see how their body throws it naturally, without me even saying anything and trying to point out anything. But if you just try to throw a hook from right here, your left shoulder's in front, right? So it's kind of hard to get momentum from a punch that's technically a shorter shot, right? The target's right here. So I'm trying to get my fist to this target with as much power and as much torque as possible without drawing my hand way back like this, okay? So I'm not trying to draw my hand back for this big open motion. You know what I'm saying? A, he's going to see it and get out of the way or hit me. You know what I'm saying? And B, it's not realistic time. It's not going to get there. You know what I mean? So I got to get as much power and as much torque from this position to this position in a short amount of time. So I'm going to allow you guys to kind of practice a hook cross right now on your own just to see how it feels. We'll just go 10 times, right? So we're going to hands up. Now on your own, you're just going to go left hook, right cross. Okay? Ready, go. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Okay, so now we're gonna add some little details to that. So this first one, when guys come forward, if I go hook cross, I'll simulate like a shorter hook. Okay, so instead of saying feel like you're getting crowded like this and trying to panic and hit this hook this way, on this one we're gonna take a slight step back with the back leg and we're gonna load that shoulder back here. Boom. Okay. So in this first set, I'm going to step back with my left shoulder, my right foot, and slip this way. Okay. And now from this position, my left shoulder's loaded, my right hand's up, and now I can rip a harder hook cross. Right. So now when I say go, you're going to take a slight step back with your back leg and load and tilt your back shoulder forward. Okay. So if you guys are behind me, right, when I say go, we're going to step back with our back foot and turn our right shoulder forward this way. Okay, so again, we're in our stance. And again, your back foot should already be in the ball of your foot. I don't like to leave this leg flat. I like to have my leg engaged. So up on the ball of the foot, that keeps my leg like a spring. Right, then my lead leg is 12 o'clock. It's facing my target or my opponent. As my opponent moves, then my lead toe moves as well, right? Right, so right now, we're going to face 6 o'clock, and then when I step, I'm going to load my right shoulder, so my back shoulder is just going to go here forward. Okay, and off that position, we're going to rip a hook cross. Okay, so when I say go, you're going to step, wind up, hook cross, then come back. Again, step, wind up, hook cross. Again. Again. And as you guys get better and better at this, the trick is to you're going to move that back leg as your shoulders are going, right? I'm going to move the back leg as my shoulders are moving. And the second I sit my weight down on my ball of my foot, boom, that's when I turn it over for the hook. Okay? So I don't really want to go rest, boom, boom. Some of you guys can do that now as you guys are learning the combination and doing it for the first time. You can step, pause, and then throw. But as you get more advanced, the warmer you get, the higher level you guys are up, you want to try to shave down that time, right? That lag time between the time you start to move and the time your knuckles hit the target. So you want to try to step back and load your shoulders same time, boom. And then so you sit, it's like going, right? Like the hammer of a gun, right? The second it goes, it touches, it fires. So you're going to step, bang, bang, hook cross. Okay, so now we're going to do that 10 times. So you're stepping back with the back leg, loading, hook cross on this one. Ready? Make sure when you guys step, you don't step back here and you're not like in a line, right? You guys should be in a good firm base. Right? I always tell everyone stand like how you normally stand, feet shoulder width apart, and try to go like one step right outside that distance, and then bring that leg back to the ball of your foot, right? And keep the lead leg 12 o'clock. So that's if I'm right-handed, right? If I'm right-handed, I'm going to step back with my right leg, go on the ball of my foot, keep my feet almost like there's two planks, right? There's two boards right here. I don't ever want to put these boards together like this because I don't want my feet coming close together, right? I don't want to be walking like walking the plank. You know what I mean? I want these two boards separated. Right, so always be consciously aware of that. Whether I'm moving left or moving right, that distance between my legs always adjusts. Okay, so here we go. We're going to step back. And, if you're left-handed, it's the other foot, right? You're stepping back with your left leg, right? Keep those planks in mind. Stay up on the ball of your foot, right? Elbows in. So we're going to step back with your back leg in your stance. Here we go, 10 times. You're going to step back with that foot, load, fire the hook cross, and go. 1, 2. I'll go at different tempos with you guys so you can kind of see me do it. I'll try to over exaggerate and do them slow, and then I'll try to do some like pro level, right? Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time. Okay. We'll go 15. We'll go a little bit more sets. We'll go 5 more. I'll do 5 more with you guys. Right. So 11. Step back. 12. 13. 14. 15. Time. All right, guys. So now we're gonna drop for a set of abs. 10 more seconds. All right, guys. You're gonna lay down flat, knees. Okay. So we're gonna go down flat. So your hands touch behind your head. And then sit up and grab your knees. Okay, ready? Let's go for 20 in a row. And go on your own. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Okay, guys, let's go right into that 1 minute breakdown. So we're going to start off with jumping jacks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Go. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. High knees and punches. Go. Get them up. Practice that rotation where you're turning your punches over, right? Your palms are in, you're spinning, turning away, turning away. And everyone down, mountain climbers, go. And into the squat jumps, go ahead. And time, good job, guys. Okay, if you guys want to grab a quick sip of water, grab some water, come on back. I'm gonna grab some water myself. All right, guys, so here we go, next set. So that we were stepping back, right, to load that hook. Now we're gonna step off to the side, okay? So I'm gonna step, instead of stepping back with my back leg, now I'm kind of stepping off to the side with my lead leg, okay? So I'm not really stepping in front. I'm stepping off to the side like maybe 10 o'clock, right? So I'm already in my stance and I'm stepping and rolling here, okay? So I'm gonna step and load and then a hook cross, okay? So last one we went step back and loaded the shoulders. Now we're stepping forward and loading the shoulders, right? So again, super slow at your lead leg. You're stepping about 10 o'clock and load that shoulder. Right? I'm stepping 10 o'clock, bringing my right shoulder forward here. Okay? Right shoulder comes forward. My chin's staying down the whole time, like I have like a roll of socks, like I'm holding it in my chin. Remember, if you guys are left-handed, you guys are doing this the opposite side. Right? With my right leg, my lead leg, I'm gonna step 2 o'clock. Right? I'm loading my left shoulder. So I'm gonna step, again, step, and then we're gonna rip that hook cross. Okay? So here we go, guys. We'll do it live together. You're gonna step, hook cross. The target stays the same, right? Target stays right here in front of you, 12 o'clock. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and play with that step. You guys can do a little bit bigger step. Sometimes you guys can do a shorter step. But the trick is I'm just trying to get you guys to step and wind right now. Okay, we're not even moving that back leg. Yeah, here we go, same thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Time. Okay. So now that you guys did a few sets like that, I wanted you to feel it without moving your back leg. Okay. But now we're going to do the same exact thing, but now we're going to move our leg on that hook. Okay. So we're stepping to the side, loading. But now when I fire that hook, instead of keeping this back leg planted, I'm going to turn this back hook just a little bit and then finish with the cross. Okay. So I'm imagining my target staying 12 o'clock. I'm stepping to the side, then turning and finishing, right? My target staying there. So I'm engaged in a 12 o'clock position. And when I finish, I'm attacking from like a 7 p.m., right? 7 o'clock position. So just keep that in mind. Just little angles, right? So again, we're gonna step. When I fire that hook now, my back leg's gonna go with my hook. And that's gonna adjust my whole entire body. Just slightly though. I'm not even doing like a full 90-degree turn, right? I'm not even going 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Like I said, I'm starting at 12 and I'm gonna finish 1, right? 1:30, right? So just a little bit. So again, step, now turn on that hook, cross. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, guys, so we'll go, let's go back down for abs. This next one, we're gonna do a little leg conditioning one. So go ahead, go down. So on this one, it's super important to start off flat. Just how we did on that first set of the abs. So you're gonna lay down flat, your arms behind your head, and go legs straight. And from here, you gotta try to sit. We're gonna get up to your feet. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna go back. All right, guys. So now we'll go, now we'll do a fifth one, okay? So we kind of reviewed some of these and broken down versions in other videos we did with the rope and back on the rope and kind of switching your stance and then stepping, striking as we're moving backwards, right? So defensive fighting is almost like a form of a style in itself, right? And there's not too many guys that can intelligently throw shots as they move back and defend, right? And evade and be elusive and then stop and plant and switch their stance. I kind of started training this way right off the bat, so it's kind of like it's been my style from the very beginning, and it served me well as the sport developed. I started idolizing guys like Pedro Hizzo back in the day, who was basically the understudy, the student, the disciple of Marco Huas, and they all had a very heavy leg attack game. And Pedro was great at baiting guys as they came forward. He would throw heavy big shots as he backed away and then slip and then chop the heavy leg. So if you can intelligently throw shots as you're moving back away while keeping your eyes open and seeing everything in front of you and also giving yourself space to react and kind of digest what's going on. I think especially for like street scenarios and self-defense and stuff like that, I think this is key. I don't think you want to be tied up with someone and be on the ground rolling around with them longer than you need to when it's out there. I mean, you don't know who's with these people. You don't know what kind of weapons they may or may not have. You don't know what's going on. So you want to engage and disengage as quickly as possible. Well, I think the best style that benefits you, if that's happening to you, is being able to defend and throw and move back and kind of keep your eyes open and aware of everything that's going on without even going to the ground. Right, so on this one, the last one we stepped back with the lead leg, okay, and we just loaded, okay? So there's a couple other things you can do to add to that step. If you guys want to step, instead of just loading your shoulder here, I can step back and I can throw this big overhand punch, right? Big overhand punch. It's still giving me a little bit of space as I retreat back. My eyes are still here, and it's also loading my shoulder, right? So I got that same response as that load that I wanted that we did earlier, but now I'm throwing a punch, and my shoulders are still loaded, okay? So like on that one, yeah, personally, as the guy checked, I would step back overhand and turn over for the hook, right? Or when I run pads with the guys, we rerun that one. That's just an immediate reaction, whop, whop, like level 1 defensive fighting move, right? That same combinations can be thrown standing still, or it can be thrown going back like we just did, whop, whop, right? Or it can be thrown stepping forward, right? So this next one we're going to do, though, this will be the fifth one, is we're stepping back with the lead leg, okay? We're stepping back with that lead leg, and we're going to fire that hook. Okay, so we're going to step back. The most important part of this one is to step back wide with this left leg. Again, if I'm right-handed, I'm stepping back with my lead leg, my left leg here. Okay, if I'm southpaw, if I'm left-handed, it's going to be the opposite, right? I'm stepping back with my right leg, my lead leg. I'm stepping with a big right step and going right hook. But the majority of you guys are right-handed, so we'll show the right-handed way. Step back with that back leg. Boom. When you do this, kind of sit your head over your right leg as we start stepping back with the left leg, and my head's going to kind of sit over this way, right? So put the step and then fire the punch. And then I want my foot to land and then my punch to land, okay? So I'm not like stepping and then waiting until I land and punch. I'm not punching first and then stepping. I'm stepping, and then I'm throwing the punch, and then my foot lands, and then my punch lands, right? Okay, so again, I'm going to step back, left hook, okay? So start off from behind me. Same thing, we're going to step back with our lead leg. Boom, we're throwing this left hook here. So the left hook almost becomes like a left overhand, right? We start off on our stance, but when it lands, it's landing like this, like a left overhand. So my back leg goes from my toes being 2 o'clock, and when I step back on my lead leg, my toes kind of shift to go 12 o'clock, and I catch here. All right, so temporarily, I'm in the exact stance that I was just in, right? But I ended up opposite. So I started right-handed with my lead leg 12 o'clock, my back leg 2 o'clock. I'm stepping back with this lead leg. I'm gonna end up in this position just from a southpaw stance, right? Just off this first move. So I'm gonna step back, boom. Okay, so now my back leg's 10 o'clock, my lead leg's 12. Okay, so that's the first part of this move. I'm stepping back, hook. Okay, let's try just that a few times with you guys. Ready? So we're gonna step back with the lead leg, all the way back, big step, and fire that hook. Don't be shy with this step, right? Exaggerate if you want. I'd rather have you exaggerate it and do too much than take a little step, okay? So here we go, step back, lead hook. Ready? Go, 1, 2, 3. And this is the time when I want to fire that like Russian hook. Right? I'll turn my knuckles over and I'll try to hit him with the piercing knuckles right here, as opposed to having and firing this bull hook this way, right? That one's good for a little bit shorter distance when I'm not moving my legs. But now we're moving our feet. So I personally will try to do that overhook at the top, right? So think about that. I'll add a little bit extra length to your punch. So again, here we go. 3. Make sure that right hand is up, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So now we'll add the second part of that one. All right, so again, this is the 5th one we're doing today. So we're going to step back, that left foot, and then we're going to continue to step back again for this right cross. Whoop. Okay, so the right one's going to be straight. Okay, so again, as this guy's advancing, I'm stepping back. I'm seeing what's going on, I'm digesting. He still might be fumbling forward, whether I hit him or not. Maybe I hit him and it kind of flustered him. I'm going to step back again to give myself some more space to dissect what's going on. Boom, plan again. But when I'm planning, I'm landing in an offensive attack, or an offensive stance. I just threw a heavy shot. I'm going to be based, planning one right here. In case this misses and goes underneath, I still have my base underneath me. I can still fire whatever I need to, but I still have my feet underneath me. Can scramble and reassess, okay? So when you step back on this one, step back with confidence, right? Don't be shy about it. Don't be timid. Take 2 confident steps moving backwards, right? So this one, we're going to go step back hook, and then step back cross. Okay, so there's 2 steps now. Bring it together. Again, super slow. Step back that lead hook, big step, big hook, and now step back cross. Okay, so now you're just finishing like you just threw a right cross. Right, but I'm 2 full body lengths back where I was, right? 1, 2, 2 steps. Step back. Here. 1, 2. So 2 generous steps back. Okay, guys, so let's try this one together. Here we go. 1. And back. Go. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. Back. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay. So you guys can add on whatever you want after that one, right? So you can call this like a back step, right? So back step, you're gonna step back with the first leg, step back with the second leg. Once you guys finish here, you guys can add. I can go another hook, cross. I can go add another hook, fire an uppercut. I can go fire a hook, fire a knee, right? I can go forward off that and go uppercut cross, right? So there's a bunch of little ones you can add once you guys get to the higher levels. I start running with the guys and everything. Okay, so let's go let's review those 5 that we went over, okay? So again, back to that first one, right? Real simple. We're just gonna step back here and load, right? So step, hook, cross. That's the first one. We're stepping back with the back leg, load, hook, cross. We'll run it together. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now this next one, I'm stepping to the side. Remember, we're starting at 12 o'clock. I'm stepping off 10. Boom, stepping and turning. So I'm going to step, turn, hook, cross. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now this next one, I'm going to step, pivot that foot, hook, cross. Right, that third one, step, pivot the back leg as I fire that little hook. And remember, we're just going that small little angle, right? We're starting off 12 o'clock and finishing 1 o'clock, 1:30, or in between 1 and 2. Ready? Step, turn, hook, cross. That's 1. And go. That's 2. Go. That's 3. That's 4. When I do this one, I like to step. I'm right here. I try to be as explosive as possible when I fire hooks. So it's hard for me to kind of glide and step. My instincts, I want to go here and just kind of do an explosion step. So when I hit and land, I want my core to be super explosive, and I mean, I'm attacking, and especially in hooks, you're bringing yourself closer for that contact, so you're committing to that hook. Just go 1 more. Okay. Now the fourth one, you're going to switch jab, step, hook, cross, right? Going off to the other side. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. I'm more on that last one. Remember that step back, hook, cross. There we go, back into your stance. And go 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Last one, 5. Time. All right, guys, that's it for the drills today. Let's cool down with some shadow boxing, okay? So we'll go 1 3-minute round, just shadow box, okay? So let's go punches, elbows, knees, slips, checks. All right, I'll shadow box with you guys for 3 minutes. Let me set the clock. All right, guys, here we go. Let's just grab some space. Just good high guard, good high frame. Hands up, keep your elbows in. All right, try not to be so wide this way. Work on your frame almost like a rectangle, okay? Up and down. I want my elbows inside that rectangle. I don't want them sticking out to the side. Okay, so you guys can just move around. Practice slipping left, practice slipping right. Adjusting your feet, right? Make sure when you guys move, you guys don't crisscross your feet, right? If you're moving forward, you're stepping with that lead leg and dragging that back leg, right? Step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. Okay? If I'm moving backwards, same concept. I'm stepping with the back leg and then dragging the front. So step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. Same thing if I'm going to the side. I don't want to cross my legs, right? I'm not ever walking here. So again, same thing, that step, drag concept. Whatever side I'm going to, I'm stepping and then dragging my foot. Step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. Back the other way, same concept. Step first, step, drag, step, drag, step, drag. That's always going to make sure I have this good solid base right here to defend myself. I'm never caught my legs crisscrossed, right? I'm always ready to attack or evade or shoot a knee or whatever I need to do. Keep going. You guys can work on the reps we guys did in the class. This is kind of time for you guys to kind of find your own style, to help critique and mold your own style. Find out what punches work best for you guys, what shots you guys like setting up. If you guys like slipping and attacking off the left side better, if you guys slipping and attacking off the right side better. Some guys like running knees, some guys like running elbows, some guys like lead hand stuff, some guys like backhand stuff, right? So while you guys play with this, kind of find out what tools you guys like to use the most, right? And we try to fine tune those for a couple weeks. And once you guys feel like you guys get good at that, then go to some different tools, right? That you guys want to spit shine, and just keep working like that, and gradually start making levels. Because that's how it'll be. You'll be in there like wailing away on the bag, and you'll just have these like epiphanies, like, oh shit, okay, that feels right. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to do it. Okay, and it'll just click with you, and your muscles will just get it, right? And it'll kind of become part of you. Here we go, another 30 seconds. And time. Good job, guys. Thank you guys for joining me for Live at 5. Follow me on social media at Ascended Athlete on Instagram, and the gym, the MMA Lab as well. And I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday, 5 o'clock. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you.